Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, have you seen those pictures of Jim Carrey? Everyone's like, I have to read on this. So I'm using the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot because that's just Jim Carrey. Like, he comes up with all these characters. You never know if it's really him or not. It certainly didn't look like him, but a lot of celebrities these days don't look like themselves. I mean, he can put himself into character. So did he purposely put himself into character that we would be asking? Was he just wearing one of those rubber masks? His face was noticeably puffy. His voice was a lot different, much more feminine. His mannerisms were much more feminine. They weren't expressive as much as Jim Carrey can be. And Jim Carrey is a really weird duck. He really is. Let's find out. Was that Jim Carrey in that interview? Or was that his body double? A lot of people are saying, well, that's his body double. We have to remember, he would do something like that. He would send and get a big laugh out of it. He would do something like be a different character for the cameras. So was that a big Jim Carrey joke on us, or was that a completely different person who was playing Jim Carrey? I'm not going to step into the clones part of it. A lot of people are saying it's his clone, it's his clone. I think if they're doing clones, they're much better than that. It would be, nobody would even question. It'd be exactly the same, right? That's what a clone is. So I'm not going to step into that realm. Let's find out. Was that Jim Carrey that we saw in the Paris interview? King of Coins. I was just going to say he's a Capricorn. It's right side up. What can you say? 9 of Coins. Page of Coins. 2 of Wands in reverse. And the Hermit. I'm going to say, yeah, it's him. Yeah, it was him. It was him. He was actually kind of shocked at the response that he got. He didn't really plan to do anything like that. And a lot of people were saying, oh, his eyes were a different color. And even I said that. Even as I said his eyes were a different color. I think he may have had some facial surgery and it didn't go as planned. His eyes looked, obviously. Do you remember, who was that country singer? Really nice looking man with the beard. And he had really nice head of hair. Dolly Parton and him. See, I'm not a celebrity hound. Anyways, he had plastic surgery on his eyes, and he never looked the same, and he never looked as handsome, in my mind. I think there something went kind of wrong with his. I think he had a facelift, and perhaps his face was still a little bit swollen. Because his eyes certainly look quite swollen. Now, everyone's saying because he had the green eyes instead of brown, well, that's contacts. I could have brown eye. My eyes are green, and I could make them brown tomorrow if I wanted to. I mean, he worked in Hollywood, people. He knows these tricks. Somebody else, and interesting because this light here, somebody else said there was some kind of filter or something on the camera that made them look green. And when he looked away, not directly at the camera, they were brown. And when he looked back, they were green again. So was that a big setup? I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say, yes, it's him. And because we have the Page of Coins here, I think he was trying to sell us something that he just was trying to sell us something. 3 of Cups in reverse. Judgment in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. The secret will come out. I think he's really kind of worried that he has no friends. And it's well known. I don't even say allegedly, but according to my sources, he's actually lost a lot of friends, and he is living like the hermit. I think he has a one girlfriend. Like, remember, he had that girlfriend that committed suicide. He has made an enemy of Jenny McCarthy, I think her name is. Um, and other people. He is a very strange man, strange energy. And this is he's telling me here, this Three of Cups in reverse and Judgment in reverse. He's not quite welcome at places. Six of Swords and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's interesting because this is travel, and this is travel upright too. The Queen of Wands loves to travel, but it's in reverse. I think this is just something he flew in, flew out. He didn't want to deal with people. You know what? The Queen of Wands in reverse too is a liar and is is somewhat trickster energy. In that they can really lie by omission, and they have no problems lying to your face. And that's also telling me the Queen of Swords in reverse. There was something about that trip that may have been he may not want it to be found. Perhaps somebody was trying to serve him with papers or something. So that way, if they did find him, he could say, "Oh no, I'm not Jim Carrey. I'm his bodyguard. I'm our body double. Oh no, I'm just playing a part. I'm just playing Jim Carrey." I think that's what it was, especially with this Judgment card up here. And here's a messenger, the Six of Swords here with a messenger bag. I'm going to say that he was hiding from someone or something. And I'm going to say it's something legal. I really am. I'm going to say I'm wondering if Five of Cups here in reverse. I'm wondering if he was supposed to be somewhere, and then he shows up in Paris. And I'm wondering if he'll be able to say, no, that's quite clearly my body double. Or that's quite clearly an actor. He had a plan. He definitely had a plan here. Um, Eight of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands upright. And Seven of Coins in reverse. And Death. You know what's funny? People were bringing up. He actually said, "I'm. There is no Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey's dead." Um, that was him, but he has his own reasons for doing that, and I think he was hiding from somebody or trying to get out of something. I'm wondering if there's a lawsuit about that girl, that the one who committed suicide, or perhaps another girl. Like, he's really not a nice person. He's very much Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Very much so. Like, his energy is so scattered and so it's not dark, it's like electric, almost like prickly. Prickly is how I would put it. He's definitely he was hiding from something, or he wants to be able to say that wasn't me. That was my body double. I was here the whole time. Or perhaps he didn't want to be served papers, or, thinking, oh, everybody knows he's there, the award, he got this award and whatnot. He wants to transform something too. Um, maybe he wants people to think he's dead. That could be it too. He'd be saying, I want people to think I'm dead, and there's some guy with a mask pretending to be me. Because we have the Judgment card here in reverse as well. I think, yeah, there's something sinister about this, but it was him. Definitely, it was him. And it's because he's hiding from something. I don't. There's no trickster energy here. Really, there's not. There's something here about getting out of a mess somehow, and I think it's a legal mess. And perhaps he wants people to think he has disappeared or he is dead for whatever reason, only known to him and God. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.